What's the deal, baby? Big boss hog, boss dog, K-Poke, through the dope. Here to talk this box. What's good with y'all? Canelo, Charlo, final fight prediction, final fight breakdown, who I'm going with. Let's go. You got Canelo Álvarez. He's coming off shaky performances, right? The Triple G performance was shaky, and then the John Ryder performance was very shaky. So there's a lot of questions around Canelo right now, and people are saying, has he slowed down, right? You got Charlo, who has been off for a minute. He's got a layoff. You know what I'm saying? So, because he hurt his hand. So, will there be ring rust coming from him? Those are the questions. So, there's questions for both guys, right? The real question is, will we get old Canelo, right? Which there's been people coming out saying that, hey, Canelo just lazy. You know what I mean? Y'all go check out, it's an old video that resurfaced. Boxing Ego pointed it out. Shout out to Boxing Ego. Y'all know me, I give credit where credit is due on my channel. Boxing Ego was able to research that and pull that back up. And the sparring partner was saying Canelo just lazy, you know? And he's not the same. So we shall see. You know what I mean? There's a lot of questions about Canelo, right? But my thing is this. And those who don't know, I'm picking Canelo to beat Jermell Charlo. Not because he's better. I just think the weight is an issue. You know, you got Jermell Charlo, he's going up 14 pounds, right? He's going up 14 pounds to a weight that he's never fought at before. I get it if Charlo fought at 160 and he was just going up to 168. Okay, that's different. You know, or they were both fighting at 154 pounds. I'll be like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? I will favor Charlo. But because of the weight, I gotta favor Canelo to win this fight. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie to you. I want Jermell Charlo to win. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna hold you. I want him to win. You know what I mean? And we just gotta keep it real. You know what I mean? I'm honest. I want him to win, but realistically, unbiasedly, I think Canelo gonna get him. I think Canelo is gonna be victorious in this fight because of the weight. You know what I mean? You going up 14 pounds, that's a lot of weight. The punches is different up there. You know what I mean? And granted, Canelo is a smaller guy. Canelo's like 5'7", 5'8". Charlo is 6 feet, maybe 6 feet, 6'1". You know what I mean? So he's the bigger guy. He got the longer reach. The question is, can he hurt Canelo? Right? That's the question. You got Charlo, the longer reach. He do got power, but can he hurt Canelo? Canelo been in there with bigger guys, Bivol, Kovalev, you know what I'm saying? Even Triple G is bigger than Canelo. And they couldn't hurt him. You see what I'm saying? So the question is, can Charlo hurt Canelo and keep Canelo off of him? The jab is very key for Jermell Charlo. Well, Jermell Charlo has a phenomenal jab. His jab is one of the best jabs in boxing. We just gotta keep it. It's out of him, his brother Errol Spence, and Devin Haney. Got some real good jab. Bivol got a good jab too, and Better Beef does too. But they got the best. He got the best, one of the best jabs in boxing. So, can he put that to use on Canelo? Right? You're gonna have to keep that jab in Canelo's face. Right? Keep Canelo on the edge of his punches because he's the longer rangier fighter. He's gonna have to use lateral movement, right? Use lateral movement. Get in, get out. You know what I'm saying? Set traps, feint, do things like that. If Charlo can do that, he could win this fight by unanimous decision. But he got to be able to hurt Canelo to keep Canelo off of him, right? Canelo is a flat-footed fighter, right? He's flat-footed, very flat-footed, but his head movement is elite. We got to keep it a stack. His head movement is off the chain. You know what I mean? That boy can be flat-footed, sit in front of you, and you throw punches, and he just, shoulder turning, rolling, slipping punches, all that. You see what I'm saying? So Charlo got to keep pumping that jab. Got to keep pumping that jab, and he can't get hit with nothing flush. If he's able to do that for 12 rounds, my bad, y'all. I can see him beating Canelo. You know what I mean? Like I said, I want Charlo to win. The weight. You know? Now, if Charlo starts to get tired, because like I say, it's the weight. How's Charlo's body going to hold up? How does that affect his conditioning, right? You're going up 14 pounds. You know, like I said, if there's fighting at 154, I'll be like, hell yeah, Charlo all day. Because I've seen Charlo in there at 154 and how his cardio is and how dangerous he is. You know what I'm saying? He's still dangerous. Don't get it twisted. But I don't know how his body gonna hold up going up to 168. That's the question I have. You know what I mean? If his body holds up, hey man, I give him like I said, I give him a chance. And I've always give fighters a chance. You know what I mean? Charlo ain't no slouch, bro. You know what I mean? It's just that weight. I don't know how his body gonna hold up. I don't know if he gonna start getting tired. I don't know. Because that's a lot of weight to hold and move around in a fight. You know what I mean? Especially when you never fought at that weight. I know Charlo's a big guy. He may rehydrate up to 180. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I gotta see. You know, that's the thing for me. I just gotta see how he hold up. But as far as his skills, he got it. He got everything in the toolbox he need to beat Canelo. It's just the weight that I'm concerned with, right? And you just gotta keep it a stack. Canelo gotta take away Charlo's jab, right? He has to take it away. He has to cut the ring off, and he gotta be able to make deposit to Charlo's body, which I think he gonna do. He gonna try to make it, because Charlo's a taller fighter. He's gonna look to go to the body a little more, break to break Charlo down, get him tired, get his legs tired, get Charlo a little stationary. You get what I mean? That's what I see. I also think Canelo gonna try to beat on them arms. That's his thing that he does. He likes to beat on your arms to get your arms down, right? So I think he's gonna start trying to do that to Charlo, beat on the arms, and get Charlo hands down, so he can start landing those shots inside. You know, Canelo's very good at landing that overhand right as well. You get what I mean? He's very good at that overhand right. So I think that's where he's going to try to land on Charlo. He's going to try to set it up. He's going to beat the arms up first, and then he's going to start jabbing and then set up that overhand right. You get what I mean? Now, Charlo got a chin. You know what I mean? So I don't think Canelo will knock Charlo out. I don't see him knocking Charlo down either. I think that Charlo will be able to uphold and withstand. I just think Canelo gonna win by a decision. I don't know if it's unanimous or split, but I think he's gonna win by a decision. That's just what I believe. I think Charlo, like I said, he got all the tools. It's just, how does his body react to going up 14 pounds? We shall see. You know what I mean? Now I want to address something. There was a gentleman that came in the comment section of my last breakdown of Canelo versus Jermell Charlo, and he was talking about Canelo's a cherry picker, and he ducking smoke and all this other stuff, right? I didn't respond to this nigga because he, in the comment section, because he don't know boss. You know what I mean? Let me tell you something. Boss call fights unbiasedly, right? So, in my last video, I said Canelo's gonna win because of the weight. That's what I said, right? That's what I pointed out. I said because of the weight. I don't know how Charlo's body is gonna react to, going up 14 pounds. That's a lot of weight to go up and then try to, fight. And, for 12 rounds. Especially when you've never fought at that weight before. right? But don't get it twisted. All the things that gentleman said about Canelo being a cherry picker is facts, right? There's a reason why Canelo is fighting Jermell Charlo, because he may respect Charlo, but he knows that he gonna have the upper hand, because he knows Charlo's never fought at 168 pounds. There's a reason why he's fighting Jermell Charlo, because he knows Charlo ain't never fought at that weight. He knows that he may have the upper hand, the upper advantage when it comes to, this fight. So we back to square one. Charlo, my bad, not Charlo. Canelo in this fight game has moved strategically. That's how he does. He moves very strategically. He kind of waits for an opportunity, and then he'll fight somebody. Like Dave Benavidez, he's gonna wait for Dave Benavidez to have a poor performance, and then he'll fight him. That's what it is. If Dave Benavidez has a poor performance against Demetrius Andrade, he'll fight David Benavidez then. I'm telling you this. If Dave Benavidez has like a poor, like he has a tooth and nail fight with Demetrius Andrade, I'm telling you, Canelo will fight him then. Canelo has never fought anybody coming off of a strong performance. Never. He don't do that. That's just facts, right? He don't fight people coming off strong performances. And I pointed this out many times. I've made this perfectly clear. And a lot of my fight breakdowns, and even just talking about Canelo, I've said these things in the past. You know what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted. We still ain't ignoring the facts, right? Like I said on my channel, we point out the facts. Some people may call it hating, but at the end of the day, you can't ignore facts. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that dude that's gonna ignore anything that, you know what I'm saying? If you move in front of you getting called out on, that's just what it is. But when the gentleman in the comment section, to get back on him, start talking about, oh, you a casual, you know nothing about boxing. Hey, man, let me tell you something. And I'm going to tell him like I tell all the rest of these niggas, do your homework on boss before you start talking. That's all I got to say. Do your homework on boss before you start talking. We really been in this shit. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. This ain't your regular smuggler boxing channel. I keep telling y'all that, man. I ain't no dude that done sat in my mama's basement. I don't need to give y'all the whole spiel again. All I'm telling y'all is this. Do your homework on boss before you start talking. Go watch other videos before you start coming on the comment section with that emotional shit, because you're going to get your ass checked. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Boss gone.